down here at the cafe. Looks like everybody's coming in for their lunch break. It's a morning break for me, but coffee break for me. Man, it's so cold and windy out there. I downed that coffee, man. Pretty fast, too. Kind of burnt my tongue a little bit, but it's all right. It was good. Grabbed that coffee and drank it down fast. I've had several this morning already, too. I got one in here. What are y'all up to? Is it cold and windy where everybody else is at? Like it is here? It's not really cold. It's like 40, but it's windy. It makes it feel colder. Judy, if you're in here, your favorite person's in here. Got 3 in here. Looks like I got a new person. Like I said, everybody's coming in for their lunch break now. Hey, Dundee. Hey, Scotland, man. I'm glad to see you here, man. What was it, about 5 o'clock over there? Close to 5:30. Glad to see you. Let's get some more people in here. We got Scotland in here. We got, yep. You guys are, I think, 6 hours ahead of us, or where I'm at. I'm in Missouri. But came back down here and decided to do it in the cafe. Like I've done it before, but I'm on my morning break, and the boss said we'll not be going to Springfield today, which is a little bit of a drive. But I thought I'd drink some coffee and take a break down here, do a little live and talk to y'all. It's a lot of people coming up behind me. We got a wide range of choices here for a small cafe. I don't know if they have anything like this in Scotland. I know you guys got the little, I don't know if they're called cafes over there. You know, like we say, we have bars over here, and I think over there they're called pubs. But I think the cafes you all have are a little bit different. We got 1 in here now, back down to 1. Judy told me to let her know when I was going live, and I did. I don't know where she's at. She might have fell asleep. Might be napping. But may have to get off of here if my boss shows up. He always says he'll text, but no, he'll just show up here and stand outside his car waiting on me. That's why I'm sitting by the window so I can see if he shows up. But what the? I don't know what's going on out there. That's not my boss, but trying to figure out what's going on out there. I may have to be going. I don't know. That was his car, but he went on by. I don't know what he's doing. So what is everybody doing? There's Judy. We're talking about a little bit of everything. Hey, Sam Squanch. Hey. How's this panel? What helped me survive in prison? Well, the one thing I did was mind my own business. That's the one thing you should do. I didn't try to be a badass or anything because I'm not. Didn't put on a tough front, you know. I was just myself, you know. But I will tell you something. I was at MSP and I came to the realization, at least this is what it seemed like to me, that everybody in there did not make it out. That everybody was going to be deleted at one time or another. Whether it be the prisoners, the convicts, or the COs. And so I thought to myself, I got a life sentence. I'm probably not going to make it out of here. Ain't nothing anybody can say to me that's crazy. They better not even try to do anything. So that was the attitude I had. And these old heads that was kind of schooling me on how to do time and stuff, they kind of encouraged me in that thought, you know. And one of them told me years later they did it so that it'd help me make it. Sam Squanch, hey, I went to Instagram Sam Squanch, but there was a whole bunch of people with that name. I don't know which one is which. Is it? Yeah, I am too, Judy. Really, I am. You know, I listened to them. They didn't steer me wrong. But Sam Squanch, I tried to find you on the. All right, 2010. All right, I'll look for that. I mean, I've seen a bunch of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I'm thinking, I followed one of them, and I don't think it's you. But it's okay. I'll find you. 2010. All right. Oh, all right. That helps a lot. Yeah. I was on the. I'm thinking there's only going to be one, you know, and all of them, a bunch of them popped up, and I thought, uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there was good dudes back there, man. You know, the thing about, they could have steered me wrong, you know? They really could have, but they didn't. And, you know, one of them, I think I told you guys this in a video or something. I was getting ready to, I got into it with this guy, and I was getting ready to, they told me I had to, you know, I had to fight him, you know. And, I mean, and I knew that there's no way out of it. They said, we got your back in case something happens, you know, in case there's more tries to get involved. Well, one of them, just as I'm getting into it with this guy, hands me a shank. And we started swinging, you know, and I hit the guy, and this other guy knocks me down. That he was on my side, knocks me down, takes the shank from me, and goes to town on this guy, and tells the others, "Let's get him the fuck out of here." And I didn't know what was going on, and all right, tell the guy I said hi. So they got me away from him, and he went to the hole, and I seen him a few months later, and I went up to his cell, and I said, "I want you to know something." He was sitting on his bunk, and I walked up to his cell, and I said, "I want you to know something. I'm not a punk. I could have handled my own." And he gets up real slow, walks over to the bars, gets as close as he could, and he goes, "Listen here, you little shit. I didn't do that because I thought you was a punk. I did that so that you would maybe have a chance of going home one day." Yeah, what I just said, Sam, he wanted me to go home. He didn't want me getting any more time in prison. And so he did that, you know, and I'm forever grateful to him for that, man. And because you don't do that in prison. You don't fight other people's fights. And I don't even know if he's still alive or not, man, but I would just love to say, tell him thank you one more time. Yeah, I got a job. I have support. I've had support before I got out of prison, but when I got out of prison, the support has continued. In this community, as people got to know me, this whole community has kind of supported me, you know. There was no animosity towards me or anything for being in prison or anything like that. I've been up front with everybody. I meet somebody, if I'm going to be around somebody, I'm going to be working with them or anything, I'm going to let them know about my past. I ain't going to lie to them. And so, and they've all accepted it, you know. No, they just let me out. You know, one morning well, I got a date in 2015, and it was for 16 months later. And so they sent me to a level 1, and after the morning I was supposed to leave, they just let me out, you know. And people picked me up, and I went home. I couldn't believe I was out, you know. Even when I was standing outside the prison waiting on my ride, it just seemed like it seemed like I was in the wrong place, you know. It seemed like I was going to get in trouble for being outside the prison. And it was just surreal. And it was just a weird thing, man. It was just, everything seemed quiet, you know. I remember the next morning going outside on the porch and a cup of coffee, and I was thinking, just yesterday, I walked outside my cell with a cup of instant coffee, and the birds were tweeting and stuff. You know, the birds making all kinds of noise, and Mindy said, "Man, it's awful loud out here. All these birds." I said, "Seems quiet to me." Oh yeah, it was big. Sam is a big culture shock. Ain't no doubt. Some of the things weren't funny, but some of them was hilarious. You know, I think about. I'd get up in the morning, and this would tell you. This would kind of tell you about the prison mentality. I'd get up in the mornings and go into the living room. I got up before everybody else. I used to getting up early. Even before I went to prison, I was used to getting up early. I was raised on a farm. So I'd sit in the living room, smoking a cigarette and drink a cup of coffee in the dark, you know. And somebody would come in and say, "Hey, why are you sitting here in the dark?" And I was enjoying the quiet. I was enjoying it. They said, "Well, you can turn the TV on." I said, "It's not my TV." And they said, "You live here now, you can turn the TV on." That was not a concept to me, because to me, that wasn't my TV, you know? I ain't gonna touch somebody else's stuff. And I'm still like that today. You know, Mindy gets so aggravated with me, and people get aggravated with me on different things, like my stepdaughter came out to the garage where I was at, and she said, she talked to me for a few minutes, and she leaves her phone there. "Hey, Dorothea." And she goes back in. Well, a little later, I come back in. She goes, they was looking for her phone. She goes, "Have you seen my phone?" I said, "Yeah, it's out in the garage." She goes, "Why didn't you bring it in here?" I said, "Because it's not mine. I'm not going to touch it." So a lot of people get on my nerves. You know, I get on a lot of people's nerves with that. But, you know, you can set something down next to me. Guarantee it's going to be safe. I ain't going to let nobody else touch it, and I'm not going to touch it. You got bad network? Hey, Paula, how you doing? Happy holidays to you and yours too. I hope you're doing well. You're that way naturally, Sam? Yeah, you know, it's... Mindy will say, "Hey, can you get my purse and get something or another, you know, get my car, whatever." No, I don't want to get in your purse. Something comes up missing, I don't want to be blamed for it. This is the way it is, you know. This is a thing I have, you know. That's that's right, Sam. That's right. No, it's sunny here, Dorothy. Hey, Judy, is it sunny where you're at? You're not too far from me, about 100 miles from me. No, I ain't yet. Hey, Carolyn, man, I haven't heard from you in a while, man. I haven't messaged you in a while. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you got a minute to come by and say hi to everybody. No, I'm not at Starbucks, but I can show you where I'm at. You guys want to see the food? I'll see if they'll let me. Right, that's what I do too, Sam. Hey, I'm going to show these people some of you guys' food. Is that all right? With different things and onions and stuff. And there's the ice cream. Different types of ice cream. Yeah, it is cold. No, Philly, that's just a cafe where I come down here and drink some coffee or something. Starbucks, we ain't got a Starbucks in this town, but it's kind of expensive in like Springfield and areas. Made you hungry? I'm flirting with sugar dumpling.
Weirdly enough, Halloween came in with Christmas. They've got pumpkins, they've got skeletons.
Oh, the ice cream looked good to me. I'd try it all. I think I missed something here. I don't like pumpkin spice. Caroline says now she's hungry. You guys always make me hungry talking about food. Now it's my turn. Yeah, I agree with Sam. Pumpkin flavored anything. I can eat a pumpkin pie, but that's about it. And then I have to be kind of in the mood for it. But yeah, generally I don't like anything pumpkin flavored or even that uh, sweet potato pie, which they flavored to taste like pumpkin pie. Now is the gingerbread season. Yeah, it says not in pumpkin pie. Yeah, Mindy can't eat it either because of the ginger. She's allergic to ginger. If it doesn't have ginger in it, she can eat it, but she generally doesn't. She don't really like it either. Oh, I love apple pie, man. Especially freshly made apple pie. What wise guy talk shows? I never watched too many of those in prison, or even out here, really. I don't even watch a whole lot of TV, man. Since I got out of prison, I watched a bunch while I was in prison, but I haven't watched too many since I've been out. It's to get the governor of Tennessee to look at Gary's. Oh, I did miss something. Hey, KG, how you? Yeah, it is kind of weird that they came out as talk show personalities. Some of them are YouTubers too, KG. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me because they used to be the type of people you couldn't get anything from. Yeah, I like see. I used to watch it all the time in prison. Uh, U- UFC and MMA fighting. But I think the favorite show in prison that well, I watched Vikings a lot, and a lot of people though they watched Breaking Bad and things like that. Yeah, I was getting ready to ask Carolyn earlier if she was going to the governor's office. I thought they was already going to see his thing, Carolyn. Yeah, we want to bring him home, but I thought the governor was already going to see him. I mean, I thought that was already in the works, but I hope he does see him, his case, and lets him out. I hope he just lets him out, signs the thing or whatever he's got to do to let him out. Gary doesn't need to be there. I wish there was more I could do. What card games have you played back there? My daughter has just discovered cards in Rummy. Well, me as a kid too, but in prison it was more spades. When I did play cards, it was spades. Kamala said spades too. It's true. There he is. He's just gonna have to wait, hold on for a little bit. I'm talking to you guys. He can give me a few minutes. That's right, free Gary Wayne Sutton. But I thought sure that he was already the governor was already seeing that Gary's case. Hey Barb, how you doing? And that's why my boss is gonna have to wait a little bit. Poker's not allowed in prison, but people play it anyway. It's illegal because it starts fights and stuff. Conduct Judicial Watch. I think they've contacted the Project Innocent Project, but I don't know about Judicial Watch. I'll have to ask her about that later. I don't know if Caroline's still here. I think she left us. But anyway, let's see. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah, I used to watch that show Vikings all the time, um, right before I got out. Oh, was he? It's like I told you I was going to check the link after I got off of here. How much was it? Contraband went for different things, it depended on what it was too, like drugs. You could even sell shanks. That was contraband. Because some people can make real good ones. Yeah, I never did watch Game of Thrones, but a lot of people in prison did. But You could get anything you wanted in prison, really. You had the money. I think you're right, Judy. Oh, shoot. I wasn't laughing at what you said, Judy. I was laughing at Ben, my neighbor. He's afraid to come in. He's afraid I'm going to put him on camera. If I wasn't on doing a live, it was just, messaging people and stuff, he would come in and talk to me. But he's he's afraid I'm going to put him on camera. Uh-oh. Judy, here comes sugar dumpling. They give you about 5 more years. That's good, though. I'm glad they caught him because that means he'll get more time added to what he's already got and hopefully ran wild. Yeah, they need to be off the streets and they need to be off the yard, too. And the sugar dumpling came to work. She's at work now. It's about time for me to go. It is about time for me to go. He's standing out there. Yeah, they do. I think that's awesome, Kamala. I think that is awesome. No, they may. Oh, you lost connections. Yeah, you did miss anything. Miss something, Carolina. Me and Judy was saying we thought the governor had already saw Gary's thing, his case. And Sam's working on it. That's right. That's awesome. Yeah, that's Germany's like that, KG. You won't get charged with the crime, but you'll get charged for any damages you caused during your escape. All right, but yeah, I was thinking that he'd already saw it, Man, they need to get on the ball, Carolyn. Free Gary Wayne Sultan. She's not trying to hump my bones. Judy, stop that. All right, guys. I have got to go. I love you all, but I can't keep my boss standing out there forever. Tennessee, Kamala. All right, Caroline. That's good. 7 more years. But anyway, I'll see y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see you Wednesday morning if I'm able to. You guys have a good time. Have a good rest of your day.